Hey, Bridget, where are you going?
I'm gonna go hang out with all of my friends. I'm Bridget and I'm here with all of my friend Frankie.
Hey guys.
Big announcement. We are now going to be releasing episodes on Tuesdays and not Mondays.
Wowie.
Yeah, that's the update because of my work schedule. So sorry everyone, if it was your Monday thing, but hopefully it's fine. What's new?
What's new with you?
Um, I had a stand-up show last Saturday. It was really fun. It was like this queer show in this person's backyard, and there were so many funny comics. It was a lot of fun, and it's just funny. I've gotten some funny responses, but my favorite might be this one person who was like, "You were so much funnier than I was expecting you to be." Honestly, that's
Oh
maybe the best part
God.
about like coming from, in their eyes, like a reality TV show. It's like no one expects you to be funny, so the bar's low.
Yeah. Yeah. Forest Low. Oh, that's so cool. Um, was it in LA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't end up going to the New York show I was gonna do because it was just too much traveling back to back.
Yeah. And did you do a podcast as well?
Yes, I was on Yentapod, which is hosted by these two comics, and one of them I had been on a show with a couple weeks prior to that, and that's how we met.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was a lot
What
of
did you
fun.
guys talk about?
We talked a little bit about like growing up Jewish because I think that's the premise of the podcast,
Oh, yeah, okay.
and like being queer now. And then yeah, like queerness, and that was the one where I was like, they asked about my style journey and like how I got to where I was, and I like felt like they were like, that's enough. Like I was talking so long about, but it was fun.
That's so funny.
I caught up on all the shows. So I finished Widow's Bay. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Did I already finish that last episode? I can't remember, but loved it. Loved the finale. I can't wait to see what happens next season. I caught up on Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed.
Yes. What are you
Is it
thinking
not
of that
guaranteed or
so far?
guaranteed? It's guaranteed, right?
Guaranteed. Yeah.
Okay. I'm loving it still.
Yeah. It's so good.
Yeah. I am like curious to see what happens now because, well, I don't want to spoil anything, but are you caught up?
Oh, wait. No, I think wait, what are you talking about? Are you talking about how she's in the boot of
Yeah.
of the car? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but there's one more episode after that.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Good, 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 yeah.
Oh, wait, but I haven't seen the episode after that.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wait. Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that came out this week. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see like what happens now.
Yeah, me too. It's just a fun show. I really like it. Although, like, what's really bothering me is like, you know, the guy from New Girl, who the
Yeah. Yeah.
ex-husband,
Nick. I don't
he
know why
always
his name is
plays a
in the show.
likable character, and in this show, like, he's not likable, and I'm
Yeah.
really finding that hard to deal with because I
Well, he's
want to like him.
complex. I feel like they have a complicated relationship.
Yeah, and I feel like he's kind of changing as well into a
Mm.
new, like a good guy.
Yeah. You mean like when he was having his panic attack at the police station?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I am a little bit like, I don't know if I love the supporting characters, like whatever's happening with the coworkers.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
just kind of like
And like I feel like
uninterested.
they're trying to be fun. Like at the beginning, they were like trying to be funny, like trying to be this like
Yeah.
quirky, fun,
And
like
I'm just like not,
not hitting it.
yeah.
Like I'm like
Yeah.
waiting to laugh. Like I have a smile on my face, but like nothing's hitting.
Yeah. Well, you know, the
Yeah.
guy, Charlie Hall, is Julia Louis-Dreyfus's son.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
So he's
crazy.
Nepo.
Of course. But I'm watching Pen 15.
Oh, finally. What do you
I
think?
know. It's so good.
Isn't it so funny? I love it.
And
And it
I'm
had to
just
be so
like
much fun to make that show. Like, yeah.
so fun. And the fact that they were 31 when they made that show is
Oh,
wild.
yeah.
Josh like can't believe it. He's like, I'm like, they're playing 13. And like they could like semi pass for it.
Yeah, they're so good. And even just like reading or listening to Anna Konkle's book, like she remembers so much from her childhood. I feel like I couldn't tell you a story in specific details the way that she was
Yeah.
able to in her
It
book.
always blows my mind, especially like with like Lena Dunham as well when she's telling stories. I'm like, fuck, I
Yeah.
really got to
Like
start
who
journaling
remembers the
because I
kind of,
can't remember
yeah.
like
I don't
what
remember
happened
the
last
text I
year.
said. Yeah. Last year, how about yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah, with Widow's Bay as well. I feel like do you find the main character attractive?
Matthew Reese?
Yeah.
Not really.
Oh,
You do?
okay. Yeah, in like a weird way.
You're like, never mind, nothing.
Me neither.
Yeah, no, no. What? Who said that? Um, I guess I can see the appeal. I feel like maybe in his real accent, I would.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think he's like attractive in like a weird way. But I like weird. I don't like traditionally attractive.
Well, he's married to Carrie Russell, and they met while filming The
The
Americans together.
Americans.
But I feel like they were
She
both
was,
in other relationships, or at least she
I don't
was,
think
right?
he was, but she
Okay,
was married.
married.
So,
And you know what I'm actually what I binge watched the last like 2 days is there's this guy who write his Harlan Coben. He writes these like cheesy kind of thrillers, and like 10 of them come out a year. So I watched the most recent one, which has the girl from Severance who plays Helly.
yes, I will find you or something.
Yes, yeah. Did you watch
Yeah.
that?
No, I started the first episode, but I
I
haven't.
wouldn't say it's good, but I watched it and
I
I
know.
watched the entirety of it. There's like randomly a lot of people in it, like my Milo Ventimiglia is in it as well. And as well as this woman who played a main role in this show Revenge that I really liked as a
Oh,
child,
okay. As a
which is
child.
basically like a nighttime soap opera. It's like really corny as well. Um, anyway, the actress who plays Helly, who's in that, did you know she's married to a guy who's like been accused of sexual assault by numerous women?
What?
Yeah, and she like defends him, which makes me like her less, obviously. I know.
No.
I mean, I'll have to look into more details and facts about that before speaking to it more, but yeah.
Oh my God, that's like shattered my dreams. I was like, who is it when she was in Severance? I was like, who is this random actor that I love and
Yeah.
that's
I know, I really
embracing the
liked
red
her too.
hair and like pale skin? I love her.
Yeah. Embracing the red hair. You say that like those are the most disgusting qualities a person can have. She's really
No,
she's making it work for her, even though she's like a beautiful actress, like traditionally attractive. But she did have that like weird microbang in
yes, what
Severance.
was going
That's
on
what she was
there?
embracing, I think.
Yeah, no, obviously, like, no, it's just like Hollywood doesn't like it. You know,
Really?
I
I feel
think
like there's
it's,
like Amy Adams and like there's quite a few redheads. And
yeah,
like
that's
what's her face? The famous person's
who?
daughter. What? It'll come to
Oh,
me
wow.
in a second. Let's circle back.
Yeah.
There's a lot actually of redheads.
Oh,
Emma
there.
Stone, not a natural redhead, but she only started booking parts when she dyed her hair red.
Who's Anna Stone?
Emma Stone.
Oh, Emma Stone.
Anna? You thought I you said Anna Stone? That's not a name.
Oh, but also on a side note, Emma Stone is very thin.
She okay?
I don't know. I think just everyone's on GLP-1s. It's
Yes.
crazy.
And nowadays when I see somebody who's like lost a lot of weight, I'm like, oh, I guess they're on a GLP-1.
Yeah. It's not anything different.
Oh, you're saying it's been around for a while. But why do I
Yeah, I
feel like
think
it's
that
really taken off in the last year?
because it's just been more accessible to to people. I think the celebrities have had it for a while.
That makes sense.
I saw this guy on Instagram because I've deleted TikTok, and he owns a farm, and he's like this jolly farmer who like I didn't really look into it too much, but like in the background I could see like he's got like chickens and like deer and like he's just like a not for eating or anything, just for like funsies. And 3 months ago, he bought some crows, maybe ravens, I'm not sure. And the reason that he bought them was because he wanted to protect his chickens from eagles. And so he started feeding them every day. I'm not sure whether he bought them or whether he was like
Attracting them.
coaxing them in,
Right.
yeah, attracting them with food, right? I'm pretty sure they are wild. And so he fed them every day and they obviously stayed with him. And then he just showed a video of them at work protecting the
Wow.
chickens. Like it's like the camera's shooting up to the sky and there's this massive eagle or hawk, it's a hawk, trying to get the chickens, like
I've
circling
seen
the
videos like
chickens.
this.
Yes, and then the crows or the ravens are circling the crow, yeah, the eagle, and
Wow.
like protecting, going in for it. It's like these tiny birds compared to this massive hawk. And they did it. They saved the chickens.
And you know what's shocking is that they're not eating the chicken's eggs because they love eggs. Unless
Interesting.
maybe they are, but
Maybe they're like, they're mine.
yeah. Wow.
But I feel
Beautiful
like you could
story.
like you've
I should get
trained your
chickens.
ravens.
There is a hawk that hangs out in the backyard, and I've
Whoa.
seen them fight with the hawk before.
Whoa, what the hell? Where do you live?
I know. I'm basically on a farm in LA.
But I feel like you could train your ravens against your enemies.
Yeah,
How's your stalker?
my stock. Oh, the freaking guy at work. He hasn't come back, so
Okay, that's good.
I'm sure
So
he
not
must have
not a
heard the
stalker.
podcast and knows he was caught red-handed, pink gloved. I told my coworkers too to like watch out for him, and they looked at what he looked like on the cameras, security cameras.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, luckily we have security cameras, so if you're listening, beware.
Yeah, those cameras will catch her. So what do you think the hardest person to serve is? Like, what has been your like most challenging serve? Like,
It's
say,
usually
like your
like,
enemy came in
yeah,
and you have to be nice to them.
usually like a rich middle to older aged couple often have issues with them. People who are like really hard to please, kind of
Yeah,
like,
okay.
or like people asking me the dumbest questions.
Like what?
Frankie, there's so many. Like, I swear to God, it's these people's first day on earth. Sometimes I'm just like, it's funny to me because I'm like, clearly you have never, nor do you know anybody who has ever worked in the service industry. Like, those are the people
Yes.
that drive me insane.
Yes.
They look at you like you're not a human being, but like you're a robot, and like they talk to you like you're a robot. Like they would never talk to a person like that outside of a restaurant or a bar.
Yes. I think we've spoken about this. Like we think everyone in their life should be a server at
Yes.
some point, just so you get it. Because some
What did
people
you think
don't
were the
get
worst
it.
customers? Like when you were,
Well, I was thinking about like doing a few more shifts, or not more, doing some shifts in the cafe and like the bar when it opens. But I'm just like, I can't serve the people that snakes Josh out of buying the building.
yeah, that's fucked.
I physically can't do it.
Ugh,
I
that
saw
would be hard for
him
me too.
at like a party last weekend, like my hairdresser. She was having like her opening for a new salon. And she actually used to live with these people, like in their pool house. So she invited them and like honestly, like didn't tell me, which I was a bit
Oh,
like, yeah, because I also like multiple times, like who's going, and she didn't tell me. And
that's
so I
so
went,
messed up.
yeah, like I went with her early there. And so it was just like me, her, and like her brother. And there was going to be like 40 or 50 people going. And then they were the first people to show up. And I like turned around and like pretended I didn't see them and like walked away. And they literally like came over to me, like almost like chased
Do
me.
they not think that they did anything wrong?
No, he's a literal psychopath. Like he is. He came over to me and he goes, "Oh, who are you?"
What?
And his son and his wife were behind him. And the son was like, "What are you talking about, Dad? You know who this is. This is Frankie." And then he was like, "Oh, no, who are you?" And I was like, "Oh," and I was just like, "I'm Frankie." And then he was like, "Oh, yeah, you're Mel's daughter. Not like you're Josh's partner. You're Mel's daughter. Oh, you know what it's like with these Caucasian women. They all look the same."
What?
Yeah. And I was just like, and I
Wait, so
just
he
walked
chased you
away.
down just to say, "Who are
Say,
you?"
"Who are you?"
Why?
Yeah. Because he's a psycho. He does like
But like, why was he chasing after you?
because he saw me turn around and walk away with it away from him, and he was like, "She's not doing that to me."
Oh my
Yeah,
God. What the
yeah,
fuck?
he's crazy. His brother was there was this. I don't know whether I've said this on the pod before, but there was this big scandal in Australia where the Cancer Council, which is like a government kind of charity thing, they tested all the sunscreens in Australia. It came
Yeah,
out
you told me
maybe like,
this.
oh yeah,
But you
and
didn't tell me his brother's involvement.
his brother was the company that was making sure the sunscreen was SPF, whatever it
Of
said, 30
course.
or
Con
yeah,
artists.
yeah, absolute con artist.
So are they not white or they are white?
They're white.
And then he said, you know how it is with white women, they all look the same.
The same, yeah.
What did you say?
I was just like, I just like he half smiled at him and then just like walked away. It was like so obvious. I just didn't even like respond and just like
Is the
walked
sun
away.
as bad?
Yeah, he's 21 years old and he thinks he
Ugh.
knows that he thinks he is the boss. It is insane.
Was
Like
Josh there?
he wasn't there yet. Yeah, but Josh is like talks to him and stuff because like obviously they have to kind of have a good relationship because
He owns the building now.
yeah,
That's so annoying.
yeah,
And he only knew that the building was for sale because of Josh.
yep,
Fuck, Frankie, I don't know how you do that. I would not be able to
yeah.
serve him.
I know. So that's the reason I don't like just simply
Can he
and they come
move
in
his
every
coffee shop to
day.
a different location?
Yeah, I know. I just it's so hard. It's just the perfect building though. Oh,
How did they win out? Did they just
it's
offer way more?
they offered 100 grand more, but we would have offered 100 grand more because we didn't know what the other offers were. Like the owners came at us and said, the previous owners came at us and said, could you offer this? And we said yes. Then they shopped around our price to other buyers.
That's,
Anyway,
is that legal?
no, but
Can you
we tried
sue?
to take legal action, but it was going to cost us 75 grand. And we're just like, and that was no guarantee of a good outcome. So we couldn't do anything about it.
This makes me so mad. It's
I
like,
know. And I've got such a personality where I just run from things. I'm like, if you've wronged me, I'll just like cut you out of my life and never have to
yeah,
see you again. But this is such a challenging situation where
because
I
you have to see
can't
them
do
all the time.
that.
Yeah, and they own the
Yes.
building. Oh, I
Yes.
really need, he needs to leave the building.
I know.
Maybe the second location will do really well and then he can close the first location.
Yeah, but the second location is only a hole in the wall, so it can only do so much, you know? Anyway, was that really boring?
No, it's interesting and I hate them. Fuck, that's so annoying because it's like, what about the little guy, you know?
Yeah,
It's
I
a
know.
classic story of that.
Yep, yep.
And it's
The
just
little guy
frustrating that
lost
there's
out.
nothing that you can do about it. That would drive me crazy. Wow. Well, so you wait, what were the worst customers that you've had? Or do you have any really bad customer stories?
I don't know whether I've told this story before, but there's this one guy that comes into the cafe, like still comes into the cafe, and I cannot stand him. Oh, I think I've told you actually that he's a police officer, ex-police officer that got kicked off the force because he punched a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
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 Ugh. What
And
about
then
at
I've seen
birthdays? Did
him
you ever have anybody shitty?
just like people slapping me on the ass and stuff.
Ew.
I know.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
You're like, but I liked it.
But like I get it.
Did you ever say anything when they would do that?
Yeah, I always told security and then they would kick him out. That felt good.
Yeah. It's like, bye. I had a guy slap me on the ass once when I was at a bachelorette party in Arizona in Scottsdale.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was just like so taken aback that I feel like I was like smiling because I was like, did that actually just
Actually
happen?
happen. What did you do?
Nothing, because I was so shocked. It was this guy who like thought he was being flirty with me. Meanwhile, I'm a lesbian in like a full-blown relationship, and I'm at this club out of obligation to my friend.
Oh
And
my God.
it was like while I was waiting for a drink, and then later on in the night, I guess he saw me again and slapped my ass in passing, and I like turned thinking it was like maybe one of the girls in the group or something. Or I don't know what I thought. I think I was just like literally in shock. And it was this guy and he's like smiling at me and I just like I didn't know what to do. So
Oh
I didn't
my
even get mad.
God.
I didn't say anything. I just was like jaw on the floor.
Meanwhile, like he thinks he's like
Yeah, and he just walks
flirting
off
with
and I'm
you
like
and like,
and I was like, it's time for me to go home.
what is wrong with men? Oh my God.
No, actually, what is wrong with men? So much. So much.
Yeah.
Did you write anything down? Did I? Oh, I've been catching up on The Valley because I was a couple episodes behind. I feel like in the past I said something about Janet, like how she like uses gossip as a way of bonding, and like sure I'll stand by that, whatever. But like I'm so team Janet all the way with
Okay, you need to
the
tell me because I
situation.
don't know
Because
anything.
okay, so the reason, I think I told you already, but the reason that everybody was teaming up against Janet was because she kept talking about how this other cast member, Nia, her husband, who's also on the show, Danny, how he like and this is a real story. He got too drunk and then he like, I think he like either touched Jasmine's fiance's butt or like her thigh or slapped her ass. He did something. But
Mm.
whatever happened, like all Janet did was retell the story, but she used the word like assault or uh what did she like sexual misconduct. She used some word that
Hmm.
like sounded very official, but was accurately describing what he had done. And then Nia continues to blame her for like causing these headlines when it's like Janet is being like, I am not the reason that those headlines exist. Like, I am sorry for some of the words that I chose and for the hurt and pain that this caused you and that it caused Jasmine and Jasmine's girlfriend. But, like, I am not sorry for what I said and for holding somebody accountable because all I did was say what he did and he
What he
continues to
did.
do to other girls,
Yeah.
women,
It's
sorry.
his actions that you should be mad
Exactly.
at.
And it's like she is just so blinded, I think, by like, obviously wanting to defend the person that you love and whatnot, that she like can't even see it that way. And it's like he did do this thing. And I don't get how everybody's not on Janet's side about this, honestly. And he definitely does have a drinking problem. Every time he drinks on the show, you see him act like a maniac. He like turns into this like gross, like word slurring, like weirdo.
Ew.
Yeah.
How old are these people?
They're like all in their 40s,
So we
maybe
can
late
still
30s.
be on a reality TV show together?
So there's still hope for us. I mean, their whole thing, it's called the Valley because they live in the Valley and they're like starting families. So they're all like a little bit older.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I mean, a lot of these reality shows revolve around middle-aged people. Real
Yeah.
Housewives.
Yeah, true. Is Kyle still watching Rhode Island?
Yeah, I need to start. Are you?
Yeah, same. No, I like
We
fell
should
off a
start
bit.
that and talk about it.
Yeah. And then what
Um,
about Love Island? Because I
yeah,
don't watch it, but I need you to catch me up because apparently there's a UK one running at the same time as the US
I
one.
started the UK one as well.
Apparently the UK's one's like better than the US because in the
Really?
US
Okay, I need to give it more of a shot.
everyone in the US is like they're not swapping with their partners and they're not
Yeah,
being
except now they're
honest.
at Casa Amor.
What does that mean?
So midway through the season, they do Casa Amor, which is where they split the guys and the girls up and they add like six new women to Casa Amor to be with the guys. And then they add six new men to the original Love Island villa to be with the original women.
Okay.
So then they get to explore all new people without the old people being there to witness it. But they'll also kind of fuck with them by like they usually have movie night, which is like a few days into Casa Amor, they sit down and they watch clips of each other at the other houses, like as a
Oh my
group.
God.
Yeah. This
Jokes.
time they've been doing things like sending mail. They sent mail where it was just like photographs of different people making out. And yeah, so it's
Oh
been
my
like really dramatic. And like
God.
all of the guys immediately started like exploring these new connections, of course. And all the women were like, I don't know, I'm just gonna take it slow. I still really miss so and so, and like I don't want to do too much, blah blah blah. But everyone right now is loving Bryce because he's being so loyal and he's like, I just really like her and I don't want to explore anything else. And like it's
Oh,
so cute and so sad.
oh.
And I'm rooting for him. He's
I
really
heard there's a
grown
bit
on
of
me.
bisexuality on there too.
People are like trying, I'm worried to see how this ends up after the show. I'm sure Bryce is really chill about it all, but I'm worried Zach's gonna be like, it's not a gay thing, blah blah blah. But like Zach and Bryce have like a bromance where they just like to cuddle with
Oh,
each other and
okay.
stuff.
I feel like a whole show of just bisexuals would be
Yeah, they
crazy.
did that. That
Did
show, Are You
they?
the One? Have you ever heard of
Oh, I
that
haven't
show?
seen that.
I've actually never seen any of the straight seasons of that show, but they did a season with all bisexual or pansexual people and like they could all date each other. It was a lot of drama,
Yeah, I bet
but it
there
was good, I
was.
think. I don't remember. And then there's a new season of I Kissed a Girl, which is like basically lesbian Love Island.
Have you seen it?
I saw the first
Have you watched?
season.
Was it good?
Second season just came out. Yeah, I liked it. I mean, it's like a low budget Love Island kind of. Like the villa's kind of shittier and it's like basically the same premise. The second season's out, but you can't see it in the US yet. But that's fine because I've got a lot of Love Island, especially now that I have UK to catch up on. I started UK, but like it wasn't gripping me from the start. I think probably because I'm so invested in this other cast, but I'll get there.
Yeah. And
And I
it's a
like
lot
how
of
in the
TV to
UK one,
watch.
yeah, it is, which is good for me. I've got the time right now. But a lot of the UK one, I feel like a lot of them have more, maybe not a lot, but they tend to have more real jobs than people on the US ones. Maybe that's not true. I feel like they've had a lot of people who like perform on the West End.
Mm. They perform on the West End? Are they
Yeah,
performers?
yeah, some of them.
Oh, true.
I actually can't get over that white man saying to you, you know how it is, all white women look the same.
Yeah,
Like, why was he being so rude?
because he's a psycho.
And he was like that mad that you turned around, looked at him, and then walked away.
Yeah.
That's psychotic.
Yeah. I know that's what has me worried as well because I don't want to like avoid him, but I won't actively do anything because he's psycho. So I don't know what
Right.
he will do.
Yeah.
Like he's unhinged. So it's
It
like not
sucks
worth
that
it
like
to
we're
do
like
anything.
afraid of people, but like some people are scary.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Would
but
you go on another reality TV show?
I don't know. Maybe a competition one.
Like
Although
the
I wouldn't want to
comic one?
lose. That'd be fun. That would be so scary.
You should do it.
I don't think anyone's asking me to do it. Also, I don't really have enough material right now. Maybe in a couple of years. I haven't moved on to bigger and better things. This is so unrelated to anything that we were talking about, but I saw this clip that was Jim Carrey like turning his face into the Grinch and
Mhm.
like showing that it was like mostly just his own face muscles and not prosthetics. And it's just so crazy.
Wow.
I mean, like I know he is talented, but I also think you forget how faces move when everybody you see has Botox.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what that's like to be able to move your face.
You're like, I can relate. I'm like, maybe that's what I could be known for, like being able to move my face, you know,
Not getting Botox.
and never getting Botox.
Yeah, I mean, he's like a, I just don't think we're going to get, I mean, we will eventually, but he's like a once in a lifetime talent.
Yeah, love that he's like
It's,
pretty anti-Hollywood.
yeah, I have seen him be like a bit rude to interviewers because he's like so enlightened. It's like, okay, we get it. You
Yeah,
meditate.
yeah.
You don't have to be rude.
Remember that
And
whole
it's actually,
controversy of like, did he show up to the awards show or was it an impersonator? Did we ever
yes,
get to the
because
bottom of that? I feel like it was him. No?
yeah, I think it was him. But I feel like it's so backwards. It's like, yeah, okay, so you're enlightened now, but you're actually being rude to someone. Like that's the
Yeah,
opposite of what
that's
you
not what
went
we want.
away and hid
Right.
from society. And now you think you're better than other people, but like that's literally you've gone the opposite direction. Like you're meant to be like holy, but you're just being rude and think you're above people. Okay.
I kind of feel like I don't have trust in humanity to do period, full stop. But to like do the right thing and be decent humans, like at this point. Like it's gotten to a point where it's like even just looking at like eating, like working in service, it's like I do feel like tipping is your one chance to like take responsibility and show people that like you can be a decent human. Like you know that you're supposed to tip 20%, and some people will still choose not to. And it's like,
Is that
to
right?
me,
Do
it's
people
so
actually
telling.
not tip?
Yes, sometimes people don't tip.
What?
And it's like, it doesn't matter what your argument is. If it's like, well, they should be paid by the employer, it's like, well, they're not being paid by the employer. And if you live here, you know that that is the situation. And you're not
Are,
taking a stance. You're just acting cheap and like you're acting like not a decent human being. So you expect this person to wait on you, wash your dishes, bring you your food, like and you're not going to tip them. Like, it's just crazy to me.
are they American or are
Yeah,
they
yeah.
what? Oh
I'm
my
talking about
God.
like American people who know better, who still choose to do this. Anyway, that's my rant on tipping. Even if like, I don't know. I was going to say, even if I had never worked in the service industry, but like maybe I wouldn't know better, but like I feel like I would know.
Yeah, for sure. You
But it's
should
like,
try.
I think about like, I was listening to some podcast talking about how it was Amy Adams talking about her daughter and how like she takes a lot of Waymos,
Oh
which
yeah.
normally I'd be like against, but she's like, it's just a lot safer. And I'm like, I do understand that, especially as a parent of a teenager, like not wanting your 16-year-old daughter to be alone in a car with a
Totally.
stranger.
I would be doing the same thing for
Yeah.
my
And it's just
daughter.
like, we can't even trust. I don't know. This is all really negative. Sorry. We'll cut this.
No, I totally agree. Like the world. Okay, so my 92-year-old neighbors,
Neighbor.
I went over to their house yesterday because there was an ambulance out the front of our place and I was
Oh
like so
God.
scared, but they were fine. It was for someone else. I
Okay.
don't know who it was
Oh.
for. But anyway, when we went over there, he had like 10 of these mini torches lined up on the counter and he was telling me like how he was down the coast and there was a man that was looking really sad at his shop and he walked past the shop and then 10 minutes later he walked back past the shop and he was still looking really sad, so he was like, so I just had to buy some torches off him, so he
Oh.
bought like these 10 mini torches. And I was like, that is so sweet, definitely. But you are like, the world just like doesn't work like that anymore. Like, if you are that kind of
Yeah.
person, you get stomped on.
I
Like,
know.
you can't do that anymore. Like, the world just isn't like that.
But
Like,
it's
yeah, that
like
would
I
be
love
so
that he
nice.
did.
Yeah, I love that he did, but I can't live in that world because the world is just not like that anymore. It's unfortunate.
I wish maybe we can make it that way, like in our own small corner of the world.
Definitely. But I feel like if you're that, like, I have to like not be as empathetic as
Yeah.
I normally am because otherwise I cannot live in this world.
Right.
Like,
I
it crushes
know.
me. Like, I saw a pigeon the other day with like a really banged
Right.
up foot and like I was felt so bad for it. Like, I was going to start crying because I'm like, who's going to fix his foot? Like, he's going to have his whole life with this bung foot and like in pain. And like, I
Mm.
can't. I feel too much.
Yeah. Best just to shut it off, not think about that stuff, right? No, we can't lose our humanity.
No. Who came out and said something about empathy is a superpower? It was only like this week.
Oh,
It was like a famous actor because Elon Musk came out and said like empathy is a
okay.
trap. I know, how horrible. And then this famous actor came out and was like, don't ever lose your empathy. Empathy is a superpower, blah, blah, blah. So then everyone's like loving him, of course.
Of course. He said it for attention, I'm sure. Just kidding.
I've gone GFDF this week.
What's that?
Gluten-free, dairy-free.
Oh, gluten-free, dairy-free. I knew it. That's what I was gonna say. How do you feel?
It's actually really easy because you can
Oh,
get everything gluten-free, dairy-free now.
that's true. I've been trying to cut down on sugar.
Oh,
It's not going well.
it's so hard. How much sugar do you have a day?
I think of myself as eating healthy sugar because I'm eating like vegan sugar things, but it's still sugar. And I don't know how much I have a day because I'm not counting. But like, I bought these protein bars that I really like. And then I looked at the back and they have like 12 grams of sugar in them or
Yeah,
14.
I know. But
So
where's the sugar
it's like
coming
dessert,
from?
cane sugar.
Oh,
Yeah. It's not like coconut sugar or like,
berries or something.
no.
No, it is
Great.
so
Now I really
hard.
want one of those bars.
Yeah, the sugar thing is, I am addicted to it. Like that peanut butter in your background, has that got sugar in it or is that pure peanut butter?
Did they add sugar to peanut butter?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I don't see any sugar. Oh, 0 grams of added sugar.
There you go.
There's another one back there. This one's organic. Maybe that's why.
Is it just peanuts?
Yeah, it's the only
Yeah,
ingredient.
there you go.
The other one
You're
did
better than
taste sweet
people.
though. What'd you say?
You're better than people.
Anyway, back to the pod. Oh, I have this is so unrelated to anything, but talking about like human decency and not trusting people. I don't know. Hollywood especially, I think is making me jaded because there's so many people like they'll do anything to get ahead and they'll like have any take or like act any certain way to get ahead. And like,
Yes.
yeah. And it's gross. And I do think eventually like it all comes around because it's like they do get called out for that shit. And right now there's like a comedian, I won't name names, who like people are like picking up on some of the stuff that that person is saying and like how it's kind of fucked up. And it is. So I like worry about that sometimes in my jokes because like sometimes I'll poke fun at certain groups, but I poke fun at like a lot of groups. So I feel like it's okay. And it's never like me being like, I don't believe that this thing is real.
No, and I think comedy should definitely be given like lots of leeway.
Yeah, I think sometimes like we can toe the line. It's just when people are like, honestly, sometimes I've seen comedy that's like not even funny. It's just someone stating a shocking opinion that is a shitty opinion and that like punches
Yes.
down, which is not at
Yeah.
all what I'm ever trying to do with my stand-up.
Yeah. No, I think, I mean, I know who you're talking about, and I totally.
But like even I had a joke that I tried at the last show I did, and I was like a little worried, like, are people going to be offended by this?
Did it work?
Didn't seem like anyone was offended. People
That's
laughed.
good.
At the end of the day,
Okay.
if people laugh, I'll probably keep doing it. Just kidding. If it's, I would never do something against my morals.
Did you see Emrata's essay?
No.
You know who that is, hey?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
remind me.
Who she is?
Yeah.
Emily Ratajkowski or whatever her name is.
Right, 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 right.
The model with
Yes.
like
Yeah, yeah. That
the
was in
most
Amy
incredible
Schumer's movie or
boobs.
whatever.
Uh
I Feel Pretty. Wasn't she
yeah,
in it?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Love her. Yeah, she just came out with a essay. She's like a really good writer as well. But the thing is, it's about her. I think the title is like it's called Sex as a Single Mum. And I don't know, like she became compulsively dating after she had a divorce with her husband who was like cheating on her. And there was like so many paparazzi photos of her coming out with like every night there was a new man. It was
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah, that's great. Good for
But
her.
yeah, if you're interested in learning about her mind during that time, it's actually really
You
interesting.
enjoyed it. What made you think
Yeah.
about that?
Well, it's only recently came out. And the only thing is about her writing is there's never any, which she doesn't have to provide, but there's never any like solution or like this is what I did.
Oh,
And it's just kind of like these are the facts, this is what I did. And there's no kind of like it was a good thing, it was a bad thing. It was just like
this was my
that's what
experience.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you kind of like want to learn something from from
I see.
her
But
experience,
instead, it's
but
just like, here it is. I
yeah.
kind of like that though, because it's like
Yeah, because
not
I mean
acting
that
like you
is
know
life.
better. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's not her being like, I'm so glad I did this because blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's just
No,
being
not at
like, here's what
all.
I did. Don't know if it was good or bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fascinating when people write books about their lives because I can't really imagine being like, people will want to read a book about my life. You know? That's so mean. No, I get it. Like, I'm sure also people's like agents and managers probably are like, you should write a book.
Yeah.
You do have to be a little delusional to like do anything in Hollywood.
Totally. It's like that the Mormon Wives girls. I just saw one of them, Miranda, just released a music video and I mean they're just trying to do anything to make money at this point, which like I get. Like you've got a huge platform, like why not? But it's just like
I mean,
wild
one
that
of the girls
like
on my cast just released a music video.
yeah, I feel like you do have to be a bit delusional.
I feel like doing stand up now, like, and obviously I'm seeing a lot of other comics do stand up. And to me, like, there are people that I find so funny because they're so themselves and like unique and not like anybody else. And I really admire that. And like people who are just being totally authentic. Like, I think those are the funniest performances versus like I can tell when there are people that are trying to write something for like the masses. And I never find
Mm.
that as funny, but I guess that is like a lot of times what is successful to some degree.
But I feel like the uniqueness, people are wanting to see that
Yeah. And also, like,
now.
that's how you really become a star. Like, it's like the way I see like Meg Stalter. I'm like, she
Yes.
is totally doing her own thing and herself, and like Julio Torres, and like all these like quirky, unique, interesting people that have their own perspectives and their own thing going. Versus like the more generic stuff where I'm like, oh, this is like a joke I've like semi heard before somewhere, you know? But those are the people getting hired to like write for whatever or like work on whatever or getting hired to like be a writer for another bigger comedian or whatever. And I felt kind of like the same way watching uh that stand-up competition show. Maybe I
Yeah.
should watch more of those, but it's just interesting.
And what you saw the uniqueness of people and how that worked for them, or
Well, both kind of, because there were people that the people that I really liked were the ones that were like really themselves. But then I was like, oh, I'm sure the ones who win this, like the person who's the winner, is going to end up being like one of these comics that's like kind of like crowd pleaser comic in a way, you know?
generic of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, Josh is like watching that Tony guy, Tony Hinchcliffe. Have you seen him?
No,
Oh, it's so bad. It's like
really?
they get comics up, like, and they've got like a panel of judges, and they've got an audience. Every single person is a man. Like it's
Ugh.
crazy. I'm like, oh
It's
my
really
God,
hard for me
turn
to
this
watch
off.
male comics sometimes.
Yeah.
With TV shows too, though. Like, I love watching the more specific, weirder, quirkier ones
Mm.
and that type of humor. Like, I loved like Portlandia because it's just like, and like Pen 15. Those are like
We
so
can
specific.
definitely write a show like Pen 15.
You're like, we could do that. Easy, easy. But yeah, it gives me hope. And it like reminds me that why I am doing any of this in the first place is like to do what feels true to me and what I want to share and like when I'm in my flow state and when I'm like not rather than like writing something that's not for me. And I can always tell when other people are doing that, you know?
Yeah.
Like this one comic on the lineup did this like whole song that was so funny and like crazy kind of, but it's like hell yeah, like she wrote that for her and it was hilarious. And this other comic did this drag performance that was so funny where she like was taking off pieces of clothing and like taking off her wig and then underneath was like an like a different wig that was like a lot less attractive. It was like a really funny. I won't go into detail about the bits, but yeah, I think I just love watching people do things where you can tell that they're enjoying it and that they love it and that it's like exactly what they want to be sharing. Versus like when I'm watching someone do stand up and it feels like this is an actor acting like a stand-up comedian or like this is a person doing an
Yeah.
act, like, you know?
Yes. But I feel like those people will get found out because like you can't succeed like that. Because it's not if it's not genuinely you, then like the act will be up at some point.
Yeah. Or it just will never be that special. Like you can make it so far, but you're never going to be like,
No, yeah. That was a good hot take.
was it?
Yeah.
All without naming names. But like truly, I
I
saw this one comic who none of her stuff like moved the needle for me. It was like nothing that original. And she just like she's like got success, you know, she just wrote for some show. So anyway, that's my hot take, if you can call it that. Um,
have you seen that video where the two nuns are on a podcast?
no, I
What?
love that. Is it real or
And
it's a sketch?
yeah, it's real. And one of
Oh
them
my
is like,
God.
so sister, do you have any hobbies? And then the other it's like, no, sister, I don't have any hobbies. I
Oh my
just
God,
like
that's
the
so cute.
it's so
We
funny.
should send them our Hobby Hopper clip. Well, we will be back in a week on Tuesday. Uh, so yeah, have a good week, everybody. Bye.
Bye. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on things.
And please, we want to hear from you. So head to speakpipe.com/allofmyfriend to ask our advice. We can't wait to hear from you. Bye.